Yo, how we all doing today? What's up? I'm back, and today, oh my gosh, it's been like 3 weeks. We're playing some more Phoenix Wright. It's crazy, right? Anyways, how we all doing? I see we got, oh yeah, and I'm in the garage again. I'm no longer inside because family members have returned home, which means I've been relegated to the outside space, which is crazy considering the fact that it's like 10 degrees outside. Anyways, what's up, Hushed Voice? What's up, Depression? Who's that? John Deese, Kara. We got Frisk out here. We got freaking Grub, and we got Anxiety. How we all doing? So we're gonna jump right back into this. What am I doing? Couldn't tell you. I think somebody just died because that's the entire... Oh, it's my boy. My cowboy. So somebody just died because that's the entire point of the game, but like, why? How? Like, what pieces of evidence do I even have? Who knows? I've been waiting for this one. Let's look at what we got. Oh, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember that. We got a parking ticket. We got this. How is that important? I don't know. Knife with blood on it. Of course, that one's going to be important. And an ID card. Interesting. What's up, Nancy? Welcome to the chat. How are we doing today? Hopefully, very good. Okay. Have we talked to this guy yet? Alright, let me get my cowboy voice on. Let me get my cowboy on. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Yeehaw, buddy. Good men always die young. This is tragic. Remember that, partner. Always take that with you whenever you go to the Wild Wild West. Buddy, aren't we in Japan? Don't worry about that. Could you be a little more specific, please? Oh my god. Bruce, oh my god, it's the girl. Her sister's not dead. Her sister allegedly killed someone. That's what's going on here. Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? This guy's the dead one. Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Is that valid? This says 5:12. Okay, interesting. Anxiety became toast. Buddy, what did you... Wait, Anxiety, what did you do to yourself to become toast? What are we talking about? The smiling Madonna told me the tale. The pretty lady. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. She's a little psychopathic too. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work that murder was. Ignore the knife I'm holding up to my neck whenever I'm talking about stabbing. We don't need to talk about that. This here's the autopsy report. Oh, thanks. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Okay. Death due to loss of blood. 1 knife wound. Died within an hour and a half. Why is it so unspecific? Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Why don't you just say at 5 o'clock or 5:30? This is kinda sus. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. So then why would she murder him, buddy? You're not telling us something, Mr. Cowboy. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years ago. So there's no motive. Easy dub! Why are we even here? Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. What's up, Misty? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Ace Attorney. We haven't done this in like 2 weeks, so if you forgot what's happening, you know, it is what it is. Where's screen chat? Why does screen chat always get deleted? Sorry, I'm a failure of a YouTuber. Remove from sources screen. Yes, get rid of it. I'll fix it right now. Widgets. I feel like we did this exact same thing last time, and I don't know why it doesn't work. Anyways, add source. Wait, no, that's the one that doesn't work. Why would you do that? Let me do this. Go to widgets, go to chat box, add source, add new source instead. Add that one. Make it like that. Then we close on them. Then we go over here. Boom. Mission accomplished. Thank you for pointing out the obvious that I should have already known, Anxiety. Okay, here we go. It works now. Say something. And then hopefully it pops up. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. He was kinda stupid, I ain't gonna lie. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But he You're acting like this guy is stupid whenever we have Detective Gumshoe on the case half the time. He can't be half as bad as that. Something? It's fixed! Let's go. I bet you Mr. Goodman was better than Gumshoe, let me tell you. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? Oh my god, my girl voices go immaculate today. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon next to the freaking salty Splatoon, Bambina. Okay, buddy. Why you gotta add all that extra stuff? I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Why do you look so stupid? I mean, not a detective. That's what I meant to say. Was good. How we doing, freaking John Deese? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Buddy, this game is in Japan. What are you talking about Texas for? Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till two years ago, to tell you the truth. I see the chat can't follow the directions. He said to say something, lol. Misty being super precise with the instructions. Crazy. Bonjour. What's up, Donovan? Welcome to the chat. Oh, really? Now he tells me. Wow. It seems like almost everybody is withholding information from us. Who would have guessed? But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. Or is it because you're involved and you're a sussy accomplice guy and you're hiding the evidence from us and you're being a sussy little baka boy? I think that's more like it. I was trying to animate, but Flip-a-Clip sucks. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, so I agree. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. It's almost like they're barring all of the main characters from doing their job. How convenient is that? He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Okay, you didn't have to roast him like that. That's crazy. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, and now you're roasting Edgy Boy? Crazy. Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle's run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Oh, you're gonna backstab him. What? Detective Gun. This is an entire conspiracy against the police. Crazy. Kicked out of the investigation? Interesting. Now where do we go? Can we move? Let me slide to the right real quick. Examine. Edgy Boy. Hopefully we get to see Edgy Boy today later on. Suspicious cell phone. Nobody roasts the edgelord except for me. So true, Misty, so true. This looks like a cell phone. What else would it be? Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. Okay, you didn't have to hit me with the actually there. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? She just freaking used her brain cells for one time and thought that it was scientific investigation. Let's check it out. Right. Let's check it out. I literally just said that. Oh my god. This is the best part of the game. You actually get to open stuff and flip it to the other side now. Imagine if you could flip something to the other side in the first case. Or first actual case that wasn't the tutorial. Would have been over in like 2 seconds. But he didn't turn the paper around until the very end. How dumb can you be? Anyways, can you open? Can you open it? No? You can look at the strap though. She has brain cells? I guess so. What's up, Kara? Welcome to the stream. It is 3D. You can turn and look and everything. Wow. What a boring strap. Back whenever they discovered the secret technology of 3 dimensions back in like 2003. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. Oh my gosh, of course it is. It's the same exact show that Maya likes. You two would be besties, wouldn't you? These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. And also the 18-year-olds that say they're not kids, but apparently they still act like them, aka Maya. Okay. That's all you had to say about that? Okay. What about the battery? What about this? Like $60 a year for Adobe? That's not even a lot of money. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial. So as in someone they talked to before. Interesting. Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it back whenever cell phones were like the grandest technology of all time. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about these things like redial. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, Cheese? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? It's just, you never know with people from your generation. You're a freaking old head, Unk. Okay, Emma, you didn't have to call him that. That's crazy. Whatever, let's check this phone out. She basically just called me Unk. It's crazy. Okay, press the blue button. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last week. Let me guess. It's gonna be her sister. It's gonna be her sister. Calling it? Note to self. A defense attorney doesn't think first before he pushes buttons. What an idiot. Okay. Why is she always hitting me with the underhanded roast? I don't appreciate it. But Maya did the same thing, so okay, whatever. Our tricks. Okay, what are gonna succeed? I'm Donovan. I changed my name and profile picture. That's cool. Like and sub, guys. Listen to anxiety. If you haven't liked the stream yet, what are you doing with your life? Beep. Oh, what a good ringtone. It's almost like everyone has the same exact ringtone every single time. That song, I know that. Is it the Steel Samurai? Or the Pink Princess? I don't remember which one. Hey, what's going on over there? What are y'all doing over here? Beep. No, none of that fancy schmangle anime intro music in my cowboy world. I do not appreciate that. Oh, sorry, sir. I like the stream. This is why cheese is valid. Good. Very good. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Yeah. What did you expect me to do? Not that? Well, you're stupid. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? Oh, that belongs... Oh, well, that's a plot twist! It wasn't actually the dead guy, it was the person who allegedly killed the dead guy. What a coinky-dink! What? It's my sister's? A pirate, obviously. I know what it is, obviously. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Wow. Wow, exactly? What a coincidence. I think it might be. This is a setup. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. She spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea, Bambino. Sorry, partner. What's your favorite game you played on stream? Honkai Star Rail. Now I got a question for you, partner, but nobody else liked it. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. I did like Omori. That was a W game. My favorite was Omori. Yeah, Anxiety's right. Omori is the best game that's not called Honkai Star Rail. Oh, that I played on stream. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone. What? You just bamboozled me. Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Coincidence, believe me. Nothing suspicious. I hope you're not lying. Oh, welcome back to the stream, Nancy. How we doing? How we doing today? They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Who would have guessed? Okay. Property of Lena Sky. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay. Now what? Now what do we look at? Examine the body? What is this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 675-12-2. You're right. Let's see. 67S-12-2. I tend to thrive with games that I don't know anything about that have lots of foreshadowing. Yeah, they're fun, because then you can kind of anticipate what's going to happen and try to figure it out yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fun part about detective games are. And you know what? After I beat this game, I have another detective game that I'm going to play, or like mystery game. It's going to be crazy. You all see what it is whenever I get there, though. It's about a bunch of kids killing each other, and you have to figure out which one did it. Sounds exciting. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman? Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. So Nancy likes Undertale confirmed? Well, she's played that game before, so you're stupid. Get cooked. Anyways, well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? You do like Undertale, but it doesn't align with literally anything you just said, because you've played it before. So, that was a stupid statement. Anyways, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? I just got here, bruh. Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Phoenix Wright is just the B-tier budget Dollar General version of Edgeworth. Get the big dog instead. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court record. Okay, so we know from previous cases that this is like a case number or something, so that's important. 67S, more like DL6, you know what I'm saying? I remember that from last time, so that's like a case number, and it said 12-2. Is it going to be the same thing? DL6 expired on one day, and this was about to expire, so they had to kill somebody that like had some evidence or something. Hey, am I cooking? Am I cooking or am I burning down the kitchen right now? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Anyways, body. I want to get Adobe products for free. That's illegal. I could report you and you could go to jail. This rope, is it? Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. That's what we do here. Omori puts Life Jam on toast. Anxiety came back to life. Let's go. Anxiety ain't cooked anymore. He ain't toasty. So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him then. Also, was that a Saul Goodman reference? I feel like that date will play a key role in this. Probably. This is not a Saul Goodman reference because this game came out in like 2002. So, Saul Goodman came out like 16 years later. If I accidentally made a Saul Goodman reference, then maybe, but I don't know. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Whenever dumb people think they're smart, low-key, that's Emma right now. Anyways. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Mr. Edwards' car. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Well, since you're going to jail, I guess that means Edgeworth is the big dog now, so maybe this is a good outcome. Quite a luxury car. Just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. I suppose so. Now what? Over here? B block is through there. That's where visitors park. B block. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Oh, is that one, Sky Girl? Or not Sky Girl. The other one? Angel? Star. Star is her name. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. Wow, it looks so cutesy pootsy. It's crazy. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Okay, John Dees, could you not talk about literally breaking the law in chat? That's kind of stupid. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. It is possible that the incident happened somewhere else and it got transported there. That would make sense since it's in a car, so this is some good ideas. Good ideas, Nancy. Okay, what else are we looking at here? Have I looked at everything? Is there nothing else? There's a big suspicious red button, but I guess that's okay. Oh, look at a barrel. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. Why? It's heavy, I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout okay, have fun with that. Sure, whatever. You do you. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in that drum to get arrested. You're just being sus. What? I'm not suspicious. You're doing a bunch of suspicious stuff, Emma. I ain't gonna lie. You might be worse than Maya. Well, Maya was literally stealing stuff from people, so maybe you're valid. Wait, where did the guy go? Where did my guy go? Is this it? Is this everything we got here? I think that's everything. Okay. I would like to move on out. On an emulator running through a ROM. Well, that's okay because those games are like 20,000 years old. Where are we going now? High prosecutor offers? No wow is John Dees? Yes. Committing crime is bad. Okay, so I can't go here. Wait, can I talk to you? Do I have any more stuff to talk to you about? Lana Sky. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her, though. At least the crime is pirating and not something worse. I know. It is still stealing, though. Stealing is bad. You hear that, kids? Stealing is bad and so is pirating. This message is Vegas Hindi approved, but at least it's not like tax evasion. Don't do that either, because it's probably worse. Anyways, you don't even know what that is. You're all like 12. There's a gold mine of evidence against her. Crime is crime, Nancy. Crime is not crime. Some crime is bad crime, and some crime is like, crime. You know what I'm saying? And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I get to cook Edgy Boy again? Let's go. I wonder if he's going to be on his edgy arc again, or is he going to be happier like he was before? I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. I'm sorry, Mr. Marshall, but you do know I've cooked Edgeworth like 72 different times. That's kind of my specialty at this rate. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? Oh, are you going to cook him? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were besties for Resty. Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I suppose so. I love tax evasion. Good for you, Waffle. You don't do that. You're like at 14 or something. I was going to say something, but I feel like I will regret saying it. It's probably okay. So if we have to repay them for their efforts, I know, tax evasion. Well, that doesn't mean you do it, because you can't. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. I stole a pen from someone and they didn't notice. That's not that bad. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? I don't know. They're all sussy. They're all in on it. Conspirators in the same crime. Me and Edgeworth have got to cook. One of these people are sussy. I'm not sure which one it is. Office atmosphere. Tell me about it. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Well, now, buying isn't owning, so pirating is borrowing. It's not borrowing because you don't give it back, so you're stupid. You just lost 2 IQ points for that comment. Anyways, suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies you have and whatnots, you mean? Oh wait, that was me saying that. Why did I sound country for a second? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is until he met you. You kind of cooked him. He kind of burnt down the kitchen in front of you, I ain't gonna lie. I stole it from Mr. Butters, then it's deserved then, so it's okay. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking... Okay, well, you know. Edgeworth definitely did break the law a couple of times and definitely did forge a couple of evidences, and we kind of had to throw him under the bus a couple of times in the courtroom, but like... We can keep that on the DL. You defending him, though? Kind of cringe, Emma, not gonna lie. I've heard that it's illegal to have a donkey in a bathtub. What? I forget where this applies. I don't know, in a bathtub? Oh, is it like one of those random state rules where, like, in South Dakota, it's, like, illegal to have a donkey in a bathtub or something? I know every single state has some cringe rules that make no sense whatsoever. I know in Oklahoma, it's, like, illegal to chew gum on the sidewalk or something stupid like that. Or I stole it from Waffle. I don't remember. My friend stole $5 from me once before I even realized he bought a smoothie. Well, that sounds like an L friend. Not gonna lie. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. Well, that guy sounds sus. One person who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambi. Oh, this is the guy? It's a girl! Chief Prosecutor Lena Sky. What? My sister? Oh, we're cooked. You're cooked. He's lying, though. He's lying, so it's okay. Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. Why are you gonna talk in metaphors, buddy? Just use regular words. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Buddy, Phoenix, you were there. You saw it happen. Why are you acting surprised? Well, where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say, at least. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Probably. They couldn't have any of the good-hearted people here or else they would actually try to figure out what the mystery is. So they just got all the freaking sussy bakas here. Well, that means 3,000 plus people lost 2 IQ points. Nope, it was just you. You're the one who said it. I grab random objects off the ground. Well, that's cool. I grab money off the ground all the time. That's fire. Let me guess. You have that cherry soda? I don't have cherry soda. I got Skittle juice today. Ain't no cherries out here. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We're ready to go. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone? So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lena is confessing to the crime. Yeah, she's in on it too. She's the fall guy. Every other person here is being sussy-wussy and she's taking the blame for it? I can see it now. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai. Beep. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I'm popular with the kids too. Phoenix Wright basically just said, hello, my fellow kid. That popular TV show for kids. Oh man, so close. It is still red, so you were kind of close, I ain't gonna lie. Huh? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. Oh my god, we're gonna bully her for liking anime now. Let's find out what the phone call. I don't know if we can do that or not. Some people say it online. Well, those people are all dumb. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you. Oh, it was her! You were hiding it from me too! Who can we trust in this world? Even Emma's being a sussy baka. Come on now. I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. Okay, I see. Sussy baka. Emma, sussy Emma. Okay. Now what? A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district? This is a conspiracy. I've got a bad feeling about this one. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. I don't think that we do. It's the first day. These things usually take 3, so... We still got a while to go before we clear this case up, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I ain't gonna lie. Save your progress? Of course I will. Why wouldn't I? Boop. Boop. It's time to go to court. We're gonna yell Bink over and over and over again. Back. Let's get it. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, defendant, lobby number 2. Phoenix lied about his phone ringing so the detective wouldn't suspect her. Oh, I understand it. But I know that. But Emma's still being sussy because she didn't tell us. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Also, it said the date was 23rd earlier. Let me look at this. Okay, this says 12-2. How is this relevant? We'll figure it out later. I thought you learned from Among Us. Don't trust anyone. No, you gotta trust some people in Among Us, because if you do, then it's just called a freaking witch hunt, and then everyone dies. If you don't trust anyone in Among Us, then everyone dies. Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I've already pleaded guilty, so I'm going to jail either way. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Sure. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. Lena, I have good context clue skills. Yeah, Lena. I understand the context clues, and I'm saying that you're not guilty. You're literally lying right now. Why? Couldn't tell you why. We'll figure it out, though. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. They do crazy stuff in Japan. In Japan, they're guilty until proven innocent, but like us, on the other hand, we're like innocent until proven guilty. So you can see kind of the messed up mindset right here. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. I mean, they kind of do look the same, but there is one decisive difference between you and her, and that is, you're not a... Did we ever talk about why you're... Do we ever talk about her hand? Why is her hand cut? Did she get cut whenever she was fighting somebody? Like, why do you got that bandage on? That seems oddly specific to just put there. You're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial, sir. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Goodbye, Lena. We will defend you to the last breath. My first trial without a Fae helping me. We can't bring back Mia from the dead this time, and Maya's not gonna say objection at the very last minute anymore. I gotta do it myself. Except now I got a little scientist girl to help me though, so it's okay. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Wait, what'd she just say? Procedure? Is that even English? Is that a word? I don't know that word. That's a big word. I'll be alone in there, so I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's go. Except I'm doing it with Emma. How do these people get on the defense stand with me? Have we ever talked about that? Did I just like forge her attorney papers or something, and apparently there's a 17-year-old that's allowed to go into the court with me now? Okay, it is what it is. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Don't ask questions. It's a video game, bro. Don't ask questions. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. A simp would say Lena is not guilty. She's just hot. Well, you're the one who said that. Does that mean you're a simp? Excuse me? What? That's what I'm saying, Nancy. What? Okay. Me and Emma versus Edgy Boy once again. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, how old are you? 16. Crazy. 16-year-olds are allowed in the booth now. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lena Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Thankfully, I'm not one of those Reddit users. Don't use Reddit. Reddit's cringe. Well, Reddit's only cringe if you go to the cringe Reddits. Most of Reddit isn't cringe, but if you go to the cringe ones, then it is. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. I've been here for a long time. This freaking slow fraud of a defense attorney, Phoenix Wright. What's taking you so long? An 11-year-old calling someone hot feels super weird. Yeah, so true. You're right, anxiety. That is weird. Edgeworth. We're back at it again. I remember. You almost killed somebody, but apparently you didn't, and it was an entire thing. But that was like a month ago, so yeah. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Meanwhile, I'm trying to use context clues. Well, we gotta get into the good part for us to do that. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. I am no longer edgy, I am just Edgeworth. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. The emulation Reddit stuff is great, very helpful people. Some of them are cringe though. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Edgeworth needs therapy? Yeah. First he saw his dad die, then he saw some random other person die, and he thought he did it, and he was traumatized, and now he's scared of earthquakes. Yeah, Edgeworth needs some help, let's be real. His only friend is a freaking Detective Gumshoe, too. Yeah, he needs something. Chief Prosecutor... Oh my god, I'm dying. Chief Prosecutor Lena Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Allegedly. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. The audacity of that woman is crazy. Wow, he's much more forceful in person, just the way I like it. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. Emma, you weren't even there. What are you yapping about? Careful you don't cut yourself on your own edgelord. So true, Misty. The edgiest edge of all time. Edgeworth, more like depressing worth. He's not depressed anymore. That's depression. We literally have that guy in the chat. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. I'm going to kill her right here, right now. You know that picture of me with a gun? That was me in this very courtroom, not the past case. There was a witness to her crime. I feel like the body was stuffed in the car trunk when she was about to work. Maybe. Well, I think she's fine. I think it's a conspiracy theory. Game theory time. Let me tell you what happened. Here's the cowboy, right? Cowboy kills him. Cowboy kills her and it's like stab, stab, stab. Cowboy stabs it. But Lena knows about it. Because Lena has to know about it, because otherwise why would she plead guilty whenever she's innocent? So Lena knows who did it. And why isn't she telling me? I don't know. So The cowboy kills her. Somebody kills her. I don't know. Or him. The guy's a him. They killed him. Then stuffed him in the trunk. And then Lena's like, alright, I'll be the fall guy. Why am I the fall guy? I don't know. Who am I the fall guy for? I don't know. And then they drive, and then they get caught, and then that's what happened. That's what I'm saying right now. There was a witness to her crime. Where it was hidden, not where it happened. So true. I call the edgelord Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, I guess. He does have black hair and red suit, so the colors kind of match up. But he has a little bit of white, so he has 2 out of 3 colors matching. A professional witness. What do you mean a professional witness? They just go around witnessing crimes? This is Among Us all over again. I'm a professional body emergency meeting caller. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. Or this girl did it. This girl or the cowboy did it. Lena knows. For some reason, she's not telling us, and she was the fall person for the murder. That's what I'm calling right here, right now. The cough-up queen. It's because her food is actually trash. What is up, lady? Why do you have sushi on your head? I just noticed that. Haven't I seen you somewhere? What is that? Looks yummy. You ordered that's caviar? The caviar lunch, right? Ho ho, caviar? I've never eaten caviar before. Neither have I. That's rich people food right there. The judge is really wolfing it down right now. Oh, would you like some more? And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Wow, she's bribing the entire court with food. Isn't this illegal? Thanks, I guess. Will the witness state her name and profession, please? Hi, bye. Okay. And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? Get it? Because you solve crimes. It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? He had a traumatic past. Shadow, not Edgeworth. Well, they both did. Edgeworth just literally saw his dad get shot right in front of his eyes. Well, he didn't really see it because it was dark, but he saw it, the outcome. Miss, this is a courtroom. Yes. Miss, this is a courtroom. Can you please put some clothes on? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Interesting. Why is the lunch lady here? Because allegedly she saw it, but I'm saying allegedly she did it. Allegedly. What the heck does pickled tapioca... What the heck is a tapioca in the first place? Does anybody here know what tapioca is? Tastes like. Shut up with the shenanigans. Name, profession, now. I'm serious, Edgeworth. Me? The name is Angel Starr. It's never too early for lunch. Isn't it 10 a.m. in the courtroom right now? Can the witness stop giving food to the entire court, please and thank you? So true, Nancy. I find myself running lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished with my food yet. Okay, buddy. Hurry it up. Little bro. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. How are you a professional witness? How is that a thing? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Yeah, no lunch for the courtroom if there isn't any for the chat. Yeah, if you're going to bring lunch, you need to bring enough to share with the entire classroom. Shadow saw his soulmate get shot in the head by the government agents when he couldn't even do anything. Yeah, same thing. Edgeworth saw his dad get shot in the head whenever he couldn't even do anything. It is what it is. Same exact backstory. Wait, maybe Shadow and Hedgehog and Edgeworth are exactly the same person. Oh my gosh. I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see. Why did you get fired? That seems like it would be very important. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. What was she detecting someone's taste buds? She's detecting everyone's taste buds right now. She knows what everyone's favorite tastes are. She knew the judge liked caviar and he never even ate it before. Just who is this lady? I don't know. She's weird though. I don't like her. If I might have the court's attention, over here. Over here, please. Okay. What do you gotta say? The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. She got confessions by stuffing them with food. She's like, if you give me, tell me everything that happened and I'll give you a piece of pizza. And they folded in an instant. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel, and the B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces. Yes. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Might I add that it was all done in Edgeworth's car for some reason. I don't know why, but it was. Okay. Shadow and the Hedgehog and Edgelord are now friends because of their traumatic past. Yeah, they have identical backstories. It's kind of crazy. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Oh, it was me, Your Honor. I saw the whole thing. I'm definitely not lying like every other witness. Parking lot floor plans. Okay, we got some more evidence. I ain't mad about it. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? Well, obviously she's lying. That's why we're here. Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It's literally my job to disagree with you right now. I feel like that was a silly dare someone tried to do. What was a silly dare? John Wick is a nice addition to the duo. Oh yeah, we can have John Wick. Well, John Wick doesn't have a traumatic backstory. John Wick's entire traumatic backstory is his dog died, not seeing someone get shot in the head. But I guess it's a trio now. But it makes sense because Keanu Reeves is Shadow the Hedgehog. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Did you just call me a loser? That's it. The sleeves are getting rolled up for this one. No one calls me a loser. You're finna get cooked, lady. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? Try. If you can, then give them... Wait, why are you on her side? Why is the judge always an op, bro? Why are you telling her to cook me? Edgelord still gotta learn how to use guns like the other two. Well, he did have a gun in the last trial, so he already does. Wait, are they talking about me? Objection! How would the killer have been able to do that in the trunk to the crime if the trunk door was closed? Well, the trunk door wasn't closed. It was busted open. So that's the thing. The lock was broken. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way I always knew I would see a dead body. Or lockpick. Yeah, that too. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work, I definitely wasn't in on the crime whatsoever. It was just my senses, trust me. Okay, first thing I noticed, suspiciously, no band-aid on her hand. Why is that? Seems kinda sussy, not gonna lie. She has a band-aid on her hand right now. Where did it come from? Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into the detective's chest. Yeah, you're capping. That's cap. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. Sniffles. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. Losers. These BFDI fan privileges are getting too much powerful. I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't the body in the trunk? It was in the trunk, but the trunk was open, though. So, yeah. It was like hanging out of the trunk is what was happening. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. I don't feel like I'm crushed right now. Tis merely a scratch, Mr. Wright. We are fine. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Alright. I'm gonna go watch Omori memes. Bye. Have a good stream. See you later, anxiety. Witness account. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Okay, tell me why you knew this. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted, kind of like you. Hey, you ain't gotta roast me like that. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. You're really roasting me? I am the Edgeworth. Do you know how popular I am with the ladies? Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Oh, she's going demon time again. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Sure, buddy. You feel it. Wait, are you blaming Edgeworth now? Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when Okay, so she has a personal vendetta against these people. Interesting. She's definitely in this. Emma, now is not the time to quote Monty Python. Yes, now is not the time to quote Monty Python and the Holy Grail. In that universe, getting called a loser is like getting called a winner. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Oh god, it's this game. And oh god, it's the hot lunch lady. It is the hot lunch lady. Hello, Butter. How are we doing? And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? She got cooked. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Just ignore the fact that I hate that guy over there. It's totally unbiased. Okay, buddy. Very well, you may continue. How are we doing today, Mr. Butter? I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. Who was that? This boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend. I have 17 of them. The security guard, the other one. That boyfriend? You have several? That's crazy. Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other one too. Wait, she's a word I cannot say live on stream. That's crazy. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. That's crazy, bro. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. He's down bad, low-key a simp. Wow, I'm gonna add that one to my fanfiction. The security guard room is in the lot. In A block. Okay, interesting. Where? It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. This lag is beyond painful. Sucks to suck, buddy. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Got it, got it, got it. The lag adds challenge. I'm not lagging whatsoever. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Doubt it. Hold it! You sensed something. You know what the good part is, guys? In a week and a half, I won't be here anymore, so I'll have better internet. Let's go! It's harming my context clue abilities. The judge has now become a Reddit mod. So true. You just have to wait a week and a half and then I won't have to be here anymore. Very W. It felt like, how would you say, oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Excuse me, what are you yapping about? I have no idea what that means. Same. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Cheese? Hello? Why are we talking about cheese right now? A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn, some would say. Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. I have a stupid idea. Does she have color blindness? Why would she have color blindness? How do you get that idea, Nancy? Let me know how you got that one. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. Interesting. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Interesting. Hold it! By garish car, you mean Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth. Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Are you trying to pin the blame on him too? Indeed it was. Edgeworth's a murderer now. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. She was literally right there. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're cooked. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. We can always just come up with stuff. We can just gaslight them like we always do, Phoenix. It's fine. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. Get out of here. Colorblind. The only colorblind person I know is Amy from Sonic. Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting, I suppose. Amy's colorblind? New lore just dropped? You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Excuse me? Rookie. I'm kind of a built different. I've never lost. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. What's that supposed to mean? I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside. Why do you turn so mean? I'm sorry, Sorry, Angel. I am talking about the case right now. I mean, how could you be that blind? I have no idea. But, Nancy, I was asking, how do you have the idea that she might be colorblind? I don't get that sense whatsoever. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could call plagiarism? No, my knowledge, no. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are still honed. Oh. Akko Taco. Akko Taco, where did this come from? A photograph. You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. Wow, that is illegal. Anyways, I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your necks. I feel like we need another witness. We need someone besides this girl. But, like, look at that picture, though. I know, just wanted to share my opinion. You can do that. You can do whatever you want to. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? Wait, you're rigging it against me and Edgeworth? Sussy Baka. You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. Huh? My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Crime photo added to the court record. Interesting. That is unmistakably Atlanta Sky, and she has blood all over her jacket. Wait, that's not her jacket. It's the jacket of the victim, which means somebody else still could have stabbed him, and she just put it on because she's the fall person and somebody else did it. I'm still going with that. Okay. So what was the defendant doing at the time? Stabbing someone? Was holding a knife in her right hand. Very specific. Let me look. Is this valid? I would like to check this picture. Right hand. Yes. There is no band-aid on her hand. This is fine. I suppose. How do I show that she got stabbed in her right hand? Is that a thing I can do? Press. Hold it! Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying, please and thank you. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Oh, how sussy is that? Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the locations of a man's vital organs. I mean, it is kind of part of their job, I guess. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise lunch. Okay, you don't have to make everything about food, lady. You can testify as to ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. Okay, nobody asked. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? What happened after that? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into the chest of my guy. Hold it! I don't believe you. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop the crime. What about that? You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon, and you're cooked. I see. It's only a flesh wound. 'Tis only a scratch, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Oh, that sounds like we're cooked to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister going to jail? I'm cold. I'm cold too. You know what? The sleeves are going back down. It's literally like 5 degrees outside right now. And it's snowing. I just had this thought. What would you guys do with unlimited power? Just a random thought in my mind. I don't know. Need a blanket? Yes, please. I would love a blanket. I need to get Vegas Hindi merch and just put a Vegas Hindi blanket and it's just my face on a fuzzy blanket. That'd be crazy. Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. Stop bullying children. Sorry. It's more fun that way. I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next. Wait, how did you take a picture through a wire fence? Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's no wire, but apparently there is wire still. Dang, I thought I was cooking. Dang, I thought I was cooking, but I'm stupid. I thought I was cooking, but I'm stupid. The chief prosecutor, through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a car. Was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Okay. I saw the chief standing next to a car. She was standing next to a car. Okay. Okay. What do I do here? I can't remember the last time it snowed here. I hate the desert. You live in a desert? That sucks. I used to live in a desert when I lived in Las Vegas, but now I live in Oklahoma and it snows literally every year. Why is this thing even here? Hello? Why is there a blue badger in my inventory? Like, this has nothing to do with the garage. Anyways, one knife wound. Found in the car trunk. Last call, the parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Hello there, Canito Pet. I know your game. Hello there, little bro. Please don't infect my computer and dox me. That would be crazy. Anyways, telephone pole. Slide. Slide. I still don't get it. What is this extra room right here? No spoilers? I agree. I don't get it. What's going on here? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Phone. Would the phone do anything important? No, the phone was used to call Emma Sky. Okay. Autopsy report. One knife wound. Died within an hour. That's also acceptable. This is stupid. Prosecutor's office entered at 5:12. Okay. Traces of victim blood, no prints. Can we say the chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand? How do you know? Well, allegedly, she couldn't have maybe not done that because there's no prints on it. Bink! I'm wrong. I'm stupid. Let's go. Easy dub. Stop, stop. I'm sorry, but you're an idiot, Mr. Wright. I will have to penalize you, you idiot. Get cooked. I must be on the wrong track. I suppose so. Why, I probably need to present the picture that I just got. She gave me a picture for a reason, correct? Right hand. Why is her arms not in the sleeves of the jacket? That's kind of crazy. Wouldn't there be a dead body right here? Right hand, left hand, trunk. I don't get it. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Holding a knife, through the wire fence I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a car. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finally... Okay. To deliver a lunchbox. I always knew a day like this would come. Lunchbox? Detective intuition, that's irrelevant. Through the wired fence, I feel like this is important, but I don't know why. There is a wired fence right here. You can see her standing next to the car. Okay. I'm stupid. I don't get it. In the photo, she's wearing gloves. I'm aware she's wearing gloves. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed. I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a car. Was holding a knife in her right hand. Where did the knife go? Right hand. Her right hand is injured. How could she even do that? How do I prove that? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into the chest. Okay. Check. Name, date and time, cause of death, chest wound. Okay. A single stab wound was found. That makes sense. That passes the vibe check. I don't get it. A last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18. The moment of the crime is photographed by Angel Starr. Thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Wait. Bink! That's his coat! Any witness this? You saw Miss Guy stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. Nice word on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch indeed. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Guy not holding a knife? Kinda sussy-wussy, isn't it? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection? Very slight objection? That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Get your game up, buddy. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. Yeah, imagine missing up one time by saying something stupid. I would never. You have a freaking itty-bitty brain, buddy. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Bink! And how can you tell that? There's already blood everywhere, buddy. Are you dumb? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? It's ketchup. She just spilt a bottle of ketchup on the jacket. Don't worry about it. But it's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except for you and your tiny itty brain. Are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Objection! Are you gonna say it? He didn't even say it! That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. She's capping, Your Honor! Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Buddy, why is everything you're talking about in food metaphors? Good advice? I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Skye was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Objection! Bink! Premeditated? How do you know that? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, oh, she was wearing gloves. Are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on otherwise if she didn't plan to kill somebody? This is a good point. This is a good point. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing these gloves, Your Honor. Get cooked. What? Oh, we're going to get cooked right now. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Robot? Who's robot? I'm back? Welcome back, Nancy. Who's a robot? There's no robots here. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Okay. But what if it wasn't, though? But what if it wasn't, though? Given to Edgeworth. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. The murder couldn't have been planned because they used Edgeworth's knife, which they couldn't have got previously because it was inside of his car. Bink! I'm cooking! Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? Maybe she just liked the aesthetic of the gloves or self-defense. Yeah, she just liked the aesthetic of the gloves. So true. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. Yap, 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 yap. What's with this case? The bloody... Okay, the defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? They're all ops. Except for Edgeworth. We love Edgeworth. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Can somebody, anybody in this entire game, not lie for 10 seconds? That would be great. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lena Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? I'm gonna go watch anime? Well, it better be a good one then. The murder weapon! Oh, get cooked. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Oh my god, she's cooked. Look at her. She's flustered. Oh, you're going to be the one coughing it up in a minute, lady. Order, order, order. Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. We're taking a dub. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. I wouldn't get too confident yet. Maybe we can calm down a little bit. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Oh, dang. You ain't got to hit me with the cocky remarks, Edgeworth. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Wait, that's literally what I was thinking right now. It's a very good one. Well, you're not going to drop the title, bro. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. That's cap. Bah, the prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. Oh, yeah. The defendant, Lena Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. Either way, it still happened. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. And how do you explain that? Maybe you explain that because you're an accomplice and it was an inside job? Wait, have I been right the entire time? Nah, I'm gonna add suspense because I'm a special little boy. Kind of cringe, but sure, go ahead. I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. We can all tell you have minimal amounts of brain cells, so we don't need to hear your stupid theories. How dare you? Oh, here I go again. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? I don't believe you. Okay, Angel's deduction. What do you got to say now? Imagine watching anime. What's up, Janui? Welcome back to the chat. How we all doing? How are we doing? Okay. Lena Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. Explain it. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again. Okay, there we go. Right there. You said again and again. You're an idiot. How stupid are you? How stupid could you possibly be? The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Kinda makes sense. Hey, yo, did I travel back in time? Catherine, we're finishing the game. We haven't been here in forever, but we're back now. Anyways, welcome to the chat, Catherine. How we doing? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Alright, let's do this. I already know what we're doing. Watch this. Watch this. High IQ plays. Skip. Present. Wait, one knife wound. Yes, this is correct. Bink! Get cooked, lady. You're not smart. You're actually stupid. You say she stabbed him again and again? You're capping. Once again. And again. But you couldn't have witnessed that, because it didn't happen. By the way, it's Dr. Stone. Okay, that's valid. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss? Oh my god, it's moss! Surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. Could you stop yapping and answer the question, please? Nice. So true, Katrin, so true. Huh? What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from a single stab wound. Ha, you're right. Good show, Mr. Edward. Jolly good show. What a hunk. He's my hero, really. Oh my god, I'm gonna write a fanfic about Edgeworth later. Emma, are you down bad for him? That's kind of crazy. Emma's low-key a simp for Edgeworth. What about my objection? Nobody noticed? Do you not like me, Emma? Well, witness? Oh, you got the crime scene set, am I right? Can you stop talking about food? Uh-oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible, even for idiots like you. How was your day, guys? Katrin. My day is good. Except for the fact that it's like 10 degrees outside. And it's literally snowing. There's like 4 inches of snow outside. It's crazy. But It's lit. Everyone's depressed. That's crazy. I feel like she's using a hyperbole or hyperbility. Do you mean hyperbole? My friend really wanted me to watch it, so I started watching it. I think it's pretty good. I'm not that big of an anime fan too. Then watch Attack on Titan. Best show ever. Anyways, so you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Okay, she's just making stuff up now. You're delusional. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify, please and thank you. Hyperbole? I got you now. I understand it. Okay. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene. Did she even have it on? Did she even have it on? Did she even have it on? She's descending deeper and deeper into madness. You're literally lying right now. Get cooked. Get cooked. Get pinked on. Objection, lady. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. Oh, may I bink, Your Honor? The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. She's an idiot. Even I'm on Phoenix's side now. This witness is so stupid. Even I'm teaming up with the freaking dunce over there on the other side of the courtroom. Bro, let's play in the snow today. Make a snow angel. Wait, I could do that. Imagine I go outside, make a snow angel, and then post it on my YouTube. That'd be crazy. Lunch lady is a killer for real, for real. She ain't a witness. She's a setup. Butter, I'm telling you, she's in on the murder. She may or may not be the murderer, but she's in on it. She's in on it, buddy, and I know. This is a setup. It's a setup. What? One stab wound and again are not the same. So true. The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. Or maybe it was hush money. I don't think it was hush money. We haven't seen any traces of money so far. And you proved it yourself. You literally proved it yourself. You are the one who gave us the photo, you idiot. You thought you would know what you're trying to frame other people with, but you're just that dumb. Huh? But that, oh my god, that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly useless and clueless. What a fraud. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea you got fired after all. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. He's my hero. What was my objection? Nobody cares about me. But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really, I saw it. Perhaps some coffee? Yeah, she just spilled some coffee on her jacket. Cat. Well now, where were we? Can we just ignore this lady? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. Oh, my bad. You're good, bro. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. She also has a motive. She hates the prosecutors. This is true. She does hate the prosecutors. So she's in on it one way or another. That's just what I'm guessing, though. You're right about that, Nancy. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I don't think she saw the crime. She's lying. She's lied about everything. How can you have a profession in lunch, lady? That's her job. What do you mean? I do remember some things accurately, at least. I don't believe you. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs somebody, you know, that's kind of important, I believe. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Let's go. Side hustle? Is it a side hustle? And her main gig is murdering people? After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. How was I allowed to do that? I'm not a police officer. Did it anyways, though, because why not? It's a video game. Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile. I mean, look at these muscles. Yeah, I don't believe you. You're capping. You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me. Call me Black Mamba Angel Starr. Okay, that wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Let me be a grammar Nazi real quick. Don't bother me with the details unless you want to get bitten. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. No thanks. Note to self. Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. No, I just don't like fighting, weird people. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Well, that did happen, didn't it? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. You did not just say that in real life, did you? Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Alright, what are we doing here? Apprehending the suspect. I guess we're just going to have to press her a lot for the first part. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition to her side. Hold it! So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do, dare I say. And what did you do then? Apprehended her. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. She was a police officer, so she can arrest someone in this universe. She could arrest somebody, but she got fired because she's terrible at her job. Might low-key be worse than Edgeworth, let's be real. You say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. What about her not being an officer? She can't arrest someone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Press her. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in the B block. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. Is that right? No! You're wrong! The angle doesn't make any sense! Oh, you're cooked. But there was a chain link fence in front of you, yes? She was an officer. She said detective. I went over it, of course. Amazing! Oh my god, lunch lady athlete? It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. I mean, I could climb that, so I believe it. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Detective is still a cop? Detective is not a cop. Detective is detective. She mentioned the muffler. That doesn't make any sense, though. When do I get to object? You can't be standing right in front of the car if you don't get the front of the car in the picture. That makes 0 sense. Okay, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Muffler. Maybe she mentioned the muffler of the car, because I didn't see her wearing a muffler. Hold it! Detective isn't the same thing as a cop. One fingers out crime scenes, one is for public safety. So true, Nancy. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. I understand. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word. So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Oh, she was talking to freaking Emma. Emma, why didn't you tell us about the muffler? Ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory is like a salmon heading upstream, you see. What type of analogy is this? No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr. Can you stop speaking in riddles and just speak in regular English? That'd be great. We are so back. So true, Malika. So true. We are indeed back. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good job, good job. You finally didn't lie for once in your life. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? It ain't ever happened before. You should of course add this to your testimony. The things I do to please the rookie defense attorney. Yeah, this is why you're gonna get cooked. Let's be real. Let a cell phone updated in the court record. Okay, I saw it all. How she tried to use the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. Okay. But like... The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. But Emma said she didn't say anything. This is all sus. I don't know what to say about it, though. Anyways, hold it! Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? I was going to ask the same thing. Only say this one time, so listen close. Open up your earlobes, everybody. What's it gonna be? Okay. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. Okay. Then you jumped over a 10-foot fence, just like most people do. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. And caught her. Oh, whoa, look at that. Then when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. Interesting. And you saw her doing this. Is this a problem? Hello? What is it, Mr. Wright? I don't know. The chief prosecutor made an escape. Okay, I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. Look at the map. I'm looking at the map, bro. Let me look at the map. You use phone over here, then use cell phone. How does phone end up next to car if there's a wall in the way? Hold on, she was calling her sister. She was calling her sister. Yes. How does phone go next to car? Objection! Bink! Cooked. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lena Sky. Now's our chance for using the phone evidence. Oh, we had to use the map, not the phone. Because the phone ended up next to the car. How did the phone end up next to the car if there's a wall in the way and we had to present the map for that? So it was close. It was close. Bink, Your Honor. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Cap, you listened to her roast you for like 5 minutes earlier, Edgeworth. What do you mean she's unbiased? Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Yeah, you definitely have a bias. You're lying. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. Yeet the map at her face. This is a fatal contradiction. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. You're capping. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Sure. It ain't been working so far, lady. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, that's true. You couldn't possibly have seen Miss Guy making that phone call. Well, okay, that's also true. You couldn't have seen her do that. The phone could have gone over. Okay, yeah. I was right too, but I might have said the wrong thing, but I was still right. Okay, that's all that matters. I believe you see what I'm getting at. You're lying for the 17th time today. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in the B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Oh my gosh! Oh, she's cooked. She's cooked. She's gonna get burnt up. Order. What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up cat. She's lying all over us. Bink, Your Honor. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. 28 different ones. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw. She didn't see anybody murder anyone. Because it didn't happen. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Guy using that emergency phone. That too. It does seem hard to imagine how she could have varied logically. What's the matter, Star? Cat got your... Okay, that's so stupid. Phoenix, you need to work on your puns. Cat got your lunchbox? Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that? Huh? Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? Doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant? Oh. That's a good point. I mean, maybe she really did see her try to use the emergency phone. I see no room for doubt here. You're cooked, lady. Is that watermelon? You ordered the patooey on rice, right? Mr. Wright, and I thought you had... Oh, so did I. Wait, what? I thought I was cooking! One more try. I see it in your eyes. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? I'm hungry? After she pulled out all these lunchboxes, I'm hungry too. Oh man, Omori memes are so good. So true. Oh, you got a new picture? What is that? What's your new picture? Here's where the counterattacks begin. I can't afford to get this wrong. Okay. where she saw it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. She was already in the police box with her boyfriend or something. Then she could have seen it. Burger on my mind. Where she saw it. Angel, stop lying. Miss Guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Stop with the food. Watermelon? Like basil? I remember that one time whenever Basil's head was like a watermelon and then it got chopped off by an elevator. Good times. That was fun. Anyways, pointless to lie. I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Guy using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. Why is this important? I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Thank Your Honor. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Is an Omori plushie? Oh, that's cool. You're trying to make me hungry. I will make you into toast, Angel. She's gonna turn into a real angel after this one. Yeah, we're gonna toast her. She's gonna get toasted. Don't even worry about it. Bink! Before you call my lie pointless. At least let me tell it. Wait, you just admitted to lying. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony you've heard until now points in one direction. The place where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. Here? Like right here? Because if she was right here, then she would have seen this, and she would have seen that, and she would have been here. So it would have been like this. And it makes sense because she was going to go see her boyfriend in the security room. She put herself in this corner, get cooked. Right here in the middle. Take that! Binked on! Oh, I was wrong. If she was here, she could see the emergency phone. A plushie? Aw, that is very cool. Malika, did you ever look up the, what was I gonna say? Did you ever look up the Sweetheart body pillow? That's crazy. You should do that, except if you don't want to. It's funny, though. I need one. I need one of those plushies instead. Oh, no, I accidentally said the girl's name. That's crazy. Hopefully she doesn't show up. Anyways, that's true. That solves the mystery. Bink, Your Honor. That would allow her to see the emergency phone, yes. But if she was there, she would have been able to arrest her well before she dialed the cell phone. And you want to know why she didn't, Edgeworth? Because she was in on it, and Sky is the fall guy. If you could have one plushie from the famous game Omori, which character would it be? One character from Omori. Hector the Pet Rock. Give me a Pet Rock plushie. Yes, yes, yes. It would either be a Pet Rock plushie or a Mini Kel. One of those two. OMG, I should look up the body pillow. Yes, yes, you should. It's funny. It's not bad. It's funny. The body pillows are extremely weird. They are. There's worse I've seen, though. There's worse. There's worse. You doubt my speed? I can run 150 feet in 9 seconds, you know. Wait, is that... No, you can't. You're capping, bro. You ain't Usain Bolt out here. Is that really that fast? Wait, is 150 feet even that fast? That isn't even that... You're slow. Wait, I can run faster than that. What? Yes, Your Honor. What? I got cooked. She was in here. I thought I was doing good. What? Stop reading the chat and focus up. Here. Bink! She was in the security room. This is the only place where she could have been. I got it right this time. Oh, wow. The Sweetheart body pillow was longer than I expected. Well, it's got to be as long as a body. That's why it's called the body pillow. The security guard room. Indeed. The security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. Mini Kale holding the Pet Rock plushie. That would be my favorite thing ever. Yes. I want to buy one of those. If that's a thing, I'll get it. And then I'll show it on stream. And then any time that I leave or go somewhere, instead of having Chair on the stream, we can have Mini Kale. That would be fire. I'm not going to lie. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. No. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in Block A. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is there. Then where did she get the picture from? Somebody else took the picture? There were 2 people there? It was a 3-man setup? Okay, so there had to be somebody else on the B side. So somebody else on the B side took a picture. She was over there on the A side, saw it happen. And then there was Lena, the fall guy, in the actual parking lot. There's 3 people in on it. The other one's probably the cowboy. Calling it. I'm a genius. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr, tell me where you got this picture from if you weren't even down there. You're a fraud. Everything you said is fraudulent. How many years have I been getting the better of men? Wait, what do you mean by that? Is this sus? Is this a sus statement? To think that the tables could be turned. It's just a plushie of the Omori sweetheart. I don't want that plushie. I'm gonna need a Kel, or I'm gonna need a pet Brock. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Yep, you got cooked. Order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. Now you're just a fraud. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make any sense. Y'all, I'm making food, because after school hunger, plus this witness, it made me hungry. I understand. I would make food too, if I wasn't doing this right now. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. But that would have messed up the setup. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. No, it doesn't. Who took the picture? She wasn't even down there. Bink! It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. Send her to jail. Get her out of here. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. And the reason is she's doing a setup. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. I don't know. Me? Is that my job? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what would change? Difference in lighting, angle of view to the crime. That's what it is. Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the 2nd floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important why? What? That's not wrong. How's My Friendly Neighborhood so far? She literally beat that game yesterday. No, how's that wrong? It was literally right, though. The angle did change. You asked what would change, and I was right. Bro, I literally gave you the right answer, and you're saying I'm wrong. The security guard station. Yes. It must take a vital difference. Save. Just in case. I only have 1 life left. Distance to the crime. Difference in lighting. Well, the distance would change. So it'd be that, right? Changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. Bink, Your Honor. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I just looked up sweetheart body pillows on YouTube and it showed a couple of body pillows, but most of them just brought up suggestive arts of sweetheart or whatever. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to search that up. Let's be real. If that's not what you want to see. I don't see how that would change what she could see. Bink, Your Honor! What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station, correct? Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're cooked. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the Squid Games after that one, buddy. The quality of my lunches has gone down from low to inedible. Oh no. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam. What's a boysenberry? To my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. How lovely. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And then he had to go all the way around. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Oh, the truth is coming out now. So then you had to go all the way around, and then you climbed the fence. Yeah, you're lying. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking lot in B block. That's quite a detour. Yeah, that's literally gonna take you at least like 1 minute to do that. Probably took, or 5, even worse than I thought, to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Oh my gosh. I think Omori memes are better than looking up random things on the internet. Yes. Next time somebody in the chat tells you to look up something weird anxiety, just go look up Omori memes instead. This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed them. That's the only thing that matters. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. Hello, new chatter. What a crazy username you have. But you are new chatter, so welcome to the stream. You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention. It is. I love sporks. You ain't got to change between a fork and a spoon whenever you're eating macaroni and like soup or something. It's kind of fire. Would you like some more caviar? May I bribe you in order to believe me? Because I've lied 27 times. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? You always got to raise an objection, bro. What else can you do? But before you do that, let's save the game real quick, just in case, because sometimes you don't do it. Sometimes you're wrong. Objection! Bink! Angel, it could be red wine? Red wine? Oh yeah, spilt on the jacket? So right, Nancy, so right. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. Get cooked. Shout out to all my Italians out there. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. Okay, didn't ask. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Run away? Not stand in the exact same spot to get caught by the police? That's what I think. Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone, though. We didn't ask. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time, it was different. Miss Guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. It's almost like she was there to set herself up, like I've been saying since the beginning. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh my god, I'm cooked. Yeah, keep on yarring out here. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. Get another person up here, because she's a fraud. The witness has a grudge against the defendant, and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. Get cooked. Hold on. New chatter is that guy who ordered depression to maul me? What are you talking about? I don't think that's a thing. New chatter is just new chatter. They're new. That was too close. No. I'm afraid that the cop of Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. Why am I imagining the judge, but holding a gun? The judge is the new murderer. In the next trial, the judge is going to be shooting somebody in the forehead, and we're going to have to defend him. Crazy plot twist. We're defending the judge now. Okay. What are you talking about? Nobody knows. Bink! Stop accusing somebody for something they never did. Oh, wait, you were the one who did it? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? Wait. Why are you talking? Get off the stand. We haven't arrested you or anything. We could throw you in jail for perjury right now. That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. And you've been holding out on me all along? Yeah, okay. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunch boxes? I'm literally dying right now. Look at his channel activity. Why are you stalking somebody? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Ha! Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Ooh, a triple-decker? Oh my god! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. I have been bribed with food once again. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. Turnabout Muo? What did Muo do this time? What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? I don't know. We're going to find out. Guys, I think you just scared New Chatter away because we lost a viewer as soon as you started talking about all the stuff he allegedly did, but he didn't do. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Seems kind of important. Maybe you should have. And now? To the matter of the victim's shoe. Wait, what are we talking about? Where did the shoe come from? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Dang. What? There was blood? Why didn't you say this in the beginning? Found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Yap. Bink, Your Honor. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Why are you holding out on me? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. You're kind of cringe. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. The shoe. It is a shoe. And you had blood tests performed. Angel, stop with the food, please. I'm too hungry for this. Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. Crazy. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. I don't. Please inform me, Edgeworth. I mean, I know I'm a professional attorney and stuff, but like, can you tell me, please? I looked at his channel for fun and I saw one of the comments saying mall anxiety. Wait, he can literally... Oh, New Chatter, you say this is untrue? I believe anxiety. We'll see if it's true or not. And we're going to see right now. Let's go to channel activity real quick. Let's just see what it says right there. Hold it. It's loading a little bit, so we'll wait for it to say what it says. But whenever the messages load up, we'll see who's capping and we'll see who's telling the truth. But, yes. Edgeworth, can you please tell me the 2 evidence law things you were talking about earlier? I have no clue. And if it's not going to work on my computer, I can just do it on my phone because it's taking too long. Channel activity. Let's look right here. Yes, Taco Bell. Friendly reminder that you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. I have bad news for you people. I'm a familiar face. I have an announcement to make. Oh, wait. What did he say? Apparently, Skittle juice. What have you done? Except the chalky milk. Okay. Water. Yes, I don't see anything about mauling anxiety yet, but maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I'm just blind. Let's see. Yep, it does say mall anxiety. He's right. You're capping. You're a capper. You're a big capper. And guess who you are? You're, Turnabout Muo in progress. Yes, objection. New Chatter is not a new Chatter. They're actually an old Chatter. And I believe that their name is probably Smiler. And I also believe that they 100% said mall anxiety. One of the Nuzlocke streams, I saw it. Oh, I saw the whole thing. I ain't even gonna lie. I saw all of it. Anyways, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal, at least for the time being. Well, would you look at that? It's my time to leave. Why? You're gonna leave because we found out who you were? Get cooked. Bye-bye. Objection. Get sent to jail. Bye-bye. Anyways, is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. Hold on, aren't I a witness to Turnabout Muo? Are you a witness to Turnabout Muo? I guess you would be since you're Aubrey. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Didn't know that. Oh my god, neither did Edgeworth. Oh my god, she cooked me again. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You could at least study some evidence law. Isn't that literally your job, Phoenix? The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. They deserve it after all. Dang it, why did you have to bring this shoe here? Why did you just steal a shoe? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Why didn't you? Hold it. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? Kind of sus, not gonna lie. I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blink means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Literally you, Edgeworth, get cooked. Does DNA testing exist in this world? Yeah, they did it already. That's why we have the shoe in the first place, see? It says that they got DNA tests from the guy who died in Lana Sky. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. Even lying and committing perjury, but you know, it is what it is. This, when the suspect is admitting she did it? But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. I don't know. Murder's pretty bad, but sure, Judge, sure. Let's just get this over with. And now the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? No. You didn't. Hold it! And he found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe. Just called her a dog, that's crazy. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe is my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. Definitely not the mimic. Okay, so you're the mimic. Anyways, it is a very good day today. So true, definitely mimic. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now, tell us what you did next. What did happen next? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. Hold it! So you brought it to the forensics department? If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. Interesting. She just likes to gaslight people. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Mr. Goodman? Yes? As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Okay. Who knows? It could have been nosebleed. Yes, you're so true. She could have just been bleeding out of her nose. That doesn't mean she stabbed somebody. Get cooked. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Hold it! How hard is it for you to understand? I am not the mimic. Yeah, anyone who says definitely not the mimic is definitely the mimic. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Were you there? Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. Is this a freaking biology lesson? However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Okay. You're not funny, bro. You're not funny. Nobody's laughing. You got the whole squad laughing right now, Mr. Wright. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Mimicking to act like he's not the mimic. So true. Mimic out here mimicking to act like he's not the mimic, and he does that by mimicking himself. Even though he's not the mimic, he's just mimicking. You know what I'm saying? Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Shut up, science girl. I'm trying to win right now. You're digging my own hole. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. Interesting. The ties her directly to the death of the detective, Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. Oh, we're cooked again. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Are we sure about that? Hiding evidence like that. There's nothing sly about a lawyer using the law as a weapon. In any case, science is always on our side. Don't forget, scientific investigation is the wave of the future. Maybe I should investigate this evidence a little more closely. Emma, you nailed it. Emma's a genius. She's a science genius, I guess. Wait. We can do the 3D. Wait. What's wrong with this? There's blood on the bottom too. And if there was blood on the bottom, how is there blood on the bottom? That doesn't make any sense because there was no blood on the ground. If I'm getting stabbed, blah, 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 and then I fall backwards, how is there blood on the bottom of my shoe? It doesn't make any sense. There's blood here too, on the sole of the shoes. It gotta be the victims. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. Oh, this blood, it's horrible. Yeah, that's cap. This blood might be an important clue. Okay, but how do I use it though? Where do I present this at? Traces of blood. Should have mentioned those. And now the matter of the victim's shoe. Two types of blood were found on the shoe. One was of the victims. Would match the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. It's flawless evidence. How do I present that? She might have accidentally stepped on the blood. Well, this isn't her shoes. This is his shoes. This is the guy's shoes. So that wouldn't make much sense, would it? The shoe proves it. It's flawless. The other blood type matched that of the defendant. Now the matter, did I not bring this up? Let's just say it's not flawless because there's something on the bottom of it. And that's sussy-wussy. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was about to bink her up, but instead I binked myself. Bink! I suck. That never happened, okay? That never happened. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. Two types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. Did I not bring this up? I should have mentioned those. Where do I present the shoe at? The two types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. How does this work? What would happen if I planted C4 in my toilet? You would die. Anyways. He stepped on his own blood. I already said that, but like, how do I prove that? Plus, there wasn't any blood on the freaking pavement either, but what do I present this at? I understand the problem, I just don't know what to present. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Okay. One was, of course, the victim's. How? Bink! Well, I did what you said and you're stupid. No. I understand that the blood, he can't step in his own blood, but like, how does that work? How do I present that? And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. Well, we're gonna have to keep on presenting this to everything until it works, because I don't know which type, where to do it. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? No. Well, it wouldn't be this. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. How do you got the blood? There's no blood on her! Okay, well, I guess there is, but it's not her blood. I don't know what to do! I'm stupid! Okay. It's flawless, decisive evidence. There was no blood for him to step in, bro. How do I prove it? And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Emma will tell me the answer. Using the law of a weapon. In any case, science is always on our side. Don't forget, scientific... Okay, you say the same thing. Maybe I should investigate this evidence a little more closely. I already did. Is there something else for me to look at? Let me look. Is there something in here? No? I know there's blood on the bottom of his shoe, but like, what does this mean? This blood is my sister's, right? It appears so. Was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. Poor sis. This is so sad. That's all you have to say about that. New chatter alert? No, he's a fraud. Get him out of here. Oh, but Mr. Butters is here, though. Depression, give me the answer. Can you give me the answer? I'm stupid. Present. White bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lena Sky. Hello, Mr. Butters. How are we doing? Did I not bring this up? Two types of blood were found on the shoe. One was of the victims, and the other was Miss Lena Sky. It's flawless. You have to find the lie. Where is the lie? It's not flawless because there's 2 pieces of evidence. Every single one of them is a lie. Match that of the defendant, Miss Lena Sky. That's okay. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. Wait, I guess it couldn't have been the victim's, right? Let me just guess. Bink! Oh, that's wrong, because he can't step stupid. Okay, not that one either. I did it to literally everything at this point. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And now the matter of the victim's shoe. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes where I wasn't looking at the crime scene. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm not going to comment about anything Mimic is saying. Cringe. Cringe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this show. Wait, am I supposed to... I haven't pressed any of this, have I? Hold it! And he found this shoe at the scene of the crime? Oh wait, I did press this. And then I talked about how he was a dog. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Why, Mimic? This will not end well, because he's cringe. Last line? I already did it to the last line. It's flawless, decisive evidence. No. I said no, it's not. I already did this, so if it works now, it's cringe. Didn't work. Didn't work, didn't work, didn't work that time either. Cringe, cringe, cringe. Okay, so it wasn't that. Present the picture, because there's no blood to step in. Bink! Get cooked! Unfortunately for you, this shoe is far from being perfect evidence. What? This shoe directly contradicts what we know about the crime. The shoe doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Let's go. Order, order. Bink, Your Honor. Your as I said, the shoe doesn't fit what we know about the scene of the crime. Very well. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say about that shoe. What about this shoe contradicts what we know about the crime? Show us the problem with this evidence. The bottom of the shoe? The bottom of the literal shoe? Bink! There you go. Have a cookie. Thank you. My whole career is over. Vegas called me cringe. Sucks to suck, little bro. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. How sus is that? Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody... Okay, I didn't even think about that, but that's true too. Why wasn't there any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime? I can't wait for the weekend because Minecraft stream gonna be lit. Then try to not be so cringe, Mimic. Listen to Anxiety. He's probably the least cringe person here. Ahaha. As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. You're a freaking idiot. Get cooked. Objection. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Sir, I went there. I saw it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. There was nothing there. Bink! Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Get cooked. Ain't so fancy anymore. Order, order. Well, witness? What? Huh? Sorry, what did I miss? I've been cooking. This lady is a fraud. She's lied even more than she did before. There was bloody footprints, but guess what? There wasn't bloody footprints, and I'm a savage. I'm the smartest guy in the entire world. You can call me Ace Attorney. Vegas Indy, Ace Attorney. Either one will do. I got my respect annihilated. You deserve it. Anyways, great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, true. That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Because... Okay. The blood was dry because the murder was somewhere else. They got driven over here. She actually just stabbed a dead body in order to make it look like she killed somebody, but somebody else did it. I'm cooking right now. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. I'm not a detective. I just figure out when they're lying, bruh. What? Bink, Your Honor. It's edgy time. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. She's a little devious devil. We were hoodwinked to the very end. Oh my gosh, but she slipped. There was one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. She might be a fraud, but she kinda slays, so it's fine. Yo, you're still streaming? I can actually make it? Let's go! What's up, Yursith? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be ending the stream whenever we finish this trial. So I don't know how much longer you'll be here for. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rower. Why do you do that? Stop saying rower in real life, Bo. Nope, they're not hearing you out. They're not hearing you out whatsoever. I thought that was a strange thing for the chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. Stream lag for me, or yeah? Not my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna hear you out too. I ain't gonna lie. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that. I'm not sure. I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. No, she's gonna be like, there was water in the oil drum, so it washed away the bloody footprints. No, you're lying again. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, well, was the oil drum empty or not? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Why? Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? I get it, but she's cooking me. Yursith has taste, the toxic one. You ain't gotta call him toxic. What are you talking about? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? In my defense, just seeing her for the first time. Understandable. It is what it is. You don't mean. Yes, they knocked over the oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Oh my god, you cooked me, Edgeworth. We're just gonna keep on going. Can we just agree that this woman is a fraud and get her out of here and get somebody else? Because it doesn't matter. That ties things up into quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence, after all. That reminds me, Miss Guy's right hand was hurt. Why is that? Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? Yeah, she did say that, didn't she? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? I guess so. I've played these games before. You have? Oh, you mean from freaking Squid Games? I've played these I understand. Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. You gotta watch Squid Games in freaking Korean dub, bro. It's better that way. You watch it in English, it's kinda cringe. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But, oh, it's my time to shine. Enough. It's edgy time again. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Wait, I thought you were good guy now. Oh no, he's still on his edgy arc. Very well. But Adriel Starr is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. She just made that up. Is that the same girl who transformed into her dead sister? No, this is a different girl. And this different girl, her sister's about to be dead because she's going to get the death sentence for murdering somebody. No, different girl. Bink! Last minute objection. Who is it? Oh, it's me. Wait, you were about to win! Little girl, what did you just say? What is the problem here? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Oh, she's gonna dig herself a hole right here. Let's go. Let's go. Emma, you're valid. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well? I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. May I roast and toast you once more? Another lunchbox called evidence. You're cringe. We love the last minute Bink. Plot twist? Don't tell me you have something else. Bink, Your Honor. We're done here already. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cuff-up queen. I'm the main character in this show, not you, buddy. Look at this. I have another hidden piece of evidence. You never saw this one coming. A photograph. Okay. I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Okay. I see no room for error in this evidence. Well, I do. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Oh, it is. But there's a problem though. How does Buddy have the jacket on him whenever he's stabbed if this girl has the jacket on her? You're cringe. You're lying in your cringe. You're lying in your cringe. Erasing the last trace of doubts from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. I'm a fraudulent liar. I'm such a terrible person. No, you're good, Emma. We're gonna win for you. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyways. But like, what if we do another last minute bink though? I'm sorry, Mia. I'm a failure without you or your sister. Oh my god. Wet or not? Wait, why is she talking about being wet? That's kind of sus. Why is she talking to... She's giving me telepathic communication right now. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Excuse me? That's a different jacket? How is it a different jacket? It still has blood on it. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. Okay. This is the last piece of evidence. What is wrong with my internet, bro? Stream lags every minute? That might be me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bink, Your Honor! It's my turn this time. Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Stop last minute binking me. Can I hand my verdict down in peace? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right? Are you saying there's a problem with the latest piece of evidence? There always is. Yeah. I'll think later. I'll make it up. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should get every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in the photograph. Okay. Bink. This is sus. I didn't even see this. Why is there a leaf? This has got to be it. Bink! The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Muffler? Muffler? Isn't that what she said on the phone earlier? Muffler? Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, you just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Do you not know anything about cars, Mr. Guy? A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Can you please get some brain cells? That would be much appreciated. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system. A pipe. I see. And I see. What's that suspicious looking claw sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? Think? There's no need to think. I did it in like 0.2 seconds. What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nada. Bink! Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. Unless you're saying that you lied about that too. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. Cell phone! Take that! Bink! Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. You're cooked. Muffler? Oh my god, I did say that, didn't I? Oh, I'm cooked. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe all along? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. We need to go find it. Time for a recess. A wooga? Why are you woogaing on me? Are you a monkey lady? Hello? Did you just pass out or something? Why did it go to black? Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings for today. Suspend? I found myself wondering about that piece of cloth as well. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? Sure. I suppose so. I can see where this is going. I'm finna take another L to Mr. Wright. Ooh, that was close. She said sus? Like Among Us? Oh my god. She said sus? Sussy Baka? Is she gonna go down the vent or something? I don't know. We made it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. Can I get another one of those cool lunch boxes? He's still hungry. Oh no, he's still hungry. To be continued. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I think now it's a good time to end the stream for today. We've been here for about 2 hours, I suppose. I think, right? Something like that. So we're going to save, and we're going to end the stream for today. Whenever we come back, what will happen? We're going to need to roast and toast the lunch lady. She's going to get cooked, right? And what else? I don't know. But tomorrow, I'll be back. Tomorrow, I'm going to play Hollow Knight. On Friday, I'm going to play this again. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we're back on it with the Minecraft streams. So that's going to be the schedule for everything that goes on today, or this week. Hydrate before ending? What do you mean?